Hi first grade, welcome back. We have a super fun project today. Today we're going to start with some artful thinking. Artful thinking is what we've done before, where we take a look at a piece of artwork for at least 10 seconds, and then we share with the class what we're thinking about the artwork. We're going to start with this one. This one's by Pablo Picasso. It's called The Tragedy. So let's look for about 10 seconds. Don't take your eyes off the picture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead and share with a partner. What did you notice about this painting? Today we're going to be starting a super duper fun and creepy art lesson that is just in time for Halloween. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making spider webs and then creating our own 3D spiders to put on top of them. But we're going to be studying a very creepy kind of spider called the tarantula. Tarantulas can be the size of your hand and they're super furry. You'll know that it's a tarantula when you see all this fur. I decided to get some help from my friend Henry and Josiah to help us talk about tarantulas. Please give them your attention while they give us some tarantula facts. Josiah, how many different types of tarantula are there?
There is 700 types of tarantulas.
Hey Henry, where do tarantulas live?
Tarantulas burrow on the ground.
So, what makes a tarantula different?
Tarantulas have hair all over their body.
Hey Henry, do tarantulas hunt during the day or the night?
Tarantulas are nighttime hunters.
Gentlemen, what do tarantulas actually eat?
Lizards. Bunnies. And I don't know.
Wow, thanks guys for all that great information. Now, I hope that everyone in the class is listening carefully. If we can finish our work in time, we'll have enough time to go down and see an actual tarantula today at our school. We'll talk more about it. I'm going to have Josiah and Henry tell you some of my expectations for seeing the tarantula that is in Mrs. Jones' room. This is in 2nd grade, so these are your future teachers that will be seeing you today.
Make sure to walk in the hallway quiet. Miss Jones is a teacher like our teacher. We need to be respectful for our class.
Here's Josiah and Henry. They're about to enter. They're leaving everything behind, and they're going inside to see the tarantula. The tarantula is located over here. We're going to look at it one at a time. And thumbs up.
Do not touch the glass. Do not try to scare the tarantula.
If I can see that we can follow directions today and finish on time, then we'll have enough time to go see an actual tarantula. If you decide to be disrespectful during class or not follow directions, then maybe you'll need to sit out while everyone else can see the tarantula. You should have walked in with 2 things at least, a pencil and this big old giant piece of paper. Now, we're going to take a few notes before we get started so that I can help you make your spider webs, your tarantula webs look amazing. First thing I need you to do is find a side. Either side doesn't really matter to me. I'm going to use this rough side for my painting and the smooth side for my vocabulary that we're going to write down. At the very bottom of one side, you need to write your name. I'm going to write Mr. Boatfield. Also write your class code. I'll pause the video and give you your class code right now. Alright, so we should have our name and class code at the bottom. Now, there's a few different words that I'm required to show you before we can go see the tarantula. Part, whole, line, color, and shape. We're going to be talking about fractions today. Fractions is kind of like math, but I'm going to make it super easy for you because we're going to do visual fraction notes. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine a pizza. Let's say it's Josiah and Henry's birthday party. So I want you to draw a big old circle. So this circle is going to represent the pizza. Give me a thumbs up when you have a circle. All right, next thing I want you to do is I want you to think about Josiah and Henry. They're splitting their pizza. So how are they going to split it if it's going to be equal? hope someone said they're gonna split it in half. So you're gonna draw a line all the way down. Try your best. I know that this side's a little bit bigger, this side's a little bit smaller. It's okay. You're gonna draw a line all the way down, and on each side, you're gonna write the word or the numbers for 1/2. So each person's getting 1/2 of the pizza. So when you wanna write 1/2, you write 1, and then this little diagonal line, 2, on each side. 1/2, 1/2. So if Josiah and Henry were sharing a pizza, then they would have to split it half. Go ahead and copy this, and then we'll move on. Now, somewhere nearby, I need you to draw another circle. And this time imagine that me, Josiah, Henry, and, I don't know, Farida are all having a birthday party. And we need to split our pizza how many ways? I hope you said 4. So I'm going to draw a line all the way down and then draw a line across. So how many slices do I have? I hope you said 4. So we're going to write 1 over, hope you said 4, because it's split up into fourths. So say fourths. Very good. So it should look something like this. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. So what I want you to know is that whenever you have a whole pizza, or whatever you're splitting up, it doesn't have to be pizza, it's called a whole. Say a whole. Whenever you have part of a pizza, whether it's halves or fourths, it's called a part. Say part. We're going to be using line to create a spiderweb fraction. We're also going to be adding watercolor to it, which will be fun because we haven't gotten to paint in a while. What you'll need to know is a few different lines. You're going to need to know horizontal line. You're going to draw one line like this, and then you're going to write the word for horizontal. I'm going to write it here. I'm also going to spell it for you if you want to listen. Horizontal. Go ahead and write horizontal, and then a line that is going from left to right. Real nice and wide. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Very good. Next, we need to draw a line going up and down. What is this one called? All right, maybe some of you remember from last year. It's called vertical. So we're going to say vertical. All vertical means is that the line is going more up and down than it is left to right. Go ahead and write the word for vertical, vertical. Now, somewhere else, you're going to draw a line that is going sideways, and then you're going to draw another line over it, that kind of making it look like an X. Now, this one's called diagonal. Say diagonal. What diagonal means is that it has the shape of an X, but it could be diagonal if it's going this way. It could be diagonal if it's going this way. It's not going both ways. It's one of these two ways. So we're going to call that diagonal. Go ahead and draw this, and then write the word for diagonal. Give me a thumbs up. Awesome. We're almost there. We have one more word that I need you to know. We're going to use a certain type of line today, and it's called the... What's this one called? I hope you said swirl. So swirl or cinnamon roll or hurricane, whatever you want to call this line, we're going to be using that to create our spiderweb. So we're going to write the word for swirl, S-W-I-R-L. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up once you have that. Awesome. Now it's time to flip our paper over. You're going to be looking at the blank side. Give me a thumbs up when you've flipped it over. Awesome. Now we're going to split our paper into two parts. What is that called when it's two parts? I hope you said it's called in half. You're just going to have to try your best. This is really hard for me to do with one hand, so if I can do it one-handed, you can do it with both hands. I'm going to draw a line all the way down and split it into halves. So now there's two equal rectangle parts, pretty much. Not perfect, but I tried my best. Now I need to split it into fourths. So how many pieces should I have? I hope you said 4. So I'm going to start from the middle of this side, draw a line. It looks like one big addition sign, plus sign. Just try your best. Give me a thumbs up when you have that. Now I'm going to do diagonal lines. This is really easy. You're connecting this corner with this corner, and then you're connecting this corner with this corner. So watch me first. I'm gonna draw a line, goes right through the center, doesn't have to be perfect. All the way down. Ooh, like I said, it's hard for me to draw with only one hand. Then you're gonna draw another one. It's basically gonna turn into a big old X. Draw a line going down. Now you have an X. Give me a thumbs up and then we'll move on to our last part. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you are going to draw a swirl. Start at the middle. Please do not follow along. Watch me first. I'm gonna give you 2 directions at once. Gonna go around. You can make this as long, as crazy as you want. Maybe it just kind of goes around forever, and then it basically just goes off the page. So did a swirl, and then it went off the page. You're gonna make it look like it kind of keeps on going forever. Then, on the middle table, I should have picked out some black oil pastels. These are what we used in our last project. Now note, your fingers could get dirty if you plan on playing. If you're playing, then your hands are gonna get dirty. I don't have wet wipes available today. So whatever mess you make on your hands is what you're going home with. So I'm gonna go over every single line. Say every single line. Good, I'm gonna go over every single line with the oil pastel. I usually kind of trace it the way I started. So I did the vertical, then the horizontal, and then my diagonals. And then don't forget that swirl. This shouldn't take very long at all. You are just tracing those lines. Try not to touch the paper where you put the oil pastel, otherwise it could smear and it might mess up your painting later on. And then go around and done. Once you've done that, you are done for the day. Please return your oil pastel, and then you can choose one choice today. How many choices? Until everyone is finished, we can't go see the tarantula. So what your only option is you can take one piece of free draw paper. You can use your pencil, your markers, or your crayons to draw what you want. We're not gonna paint today. We're gonna start painting next time. I hope that we can finish in time so that we can go see that real tarantula, and I'm excited to see your spider webs.